All right, so in that same conversation of safe space, they got to the point where, I really asked them like, hey, what do you, what do you, what do you want out of the partner, right? So, I asked my homeboy first, and he gave like a diatribe of, saying what he wanted out of her, why he, saying was with her, and this, and that. When she answered, it was more like just the idea of him. Oh, I want somebody that's going to protect, and I like him because he's strong, and I want somebody who is going to be providing, and I like him because he has a good job, and she's running down this list, and I'm like, yo, you don't like this nigga for real. It sounds like, from what I'm getting, you don't like this nigga for real. You like the idea of him. He fits your mold of Prince Charming. And I said this on this podcast before. These women have a mold of Prince Charming, and they try to fit niggas into that shit. They like the idea of having somebody. They like the idea of being in love. They like the idea of being with someone. But they don't. They have a mold, and the nigga doesn't always fit. It's a 1 in a million chance. Whatever you grew up thinking Prince Charming was is going to fit into that mold that you got. It's going to take work. It's like fitting a triangle peg in a square insert. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not always going to fit. Sometimes you got to trim them edges off real quick. It's compromise. It's not always going to fit. It's not always going to fit. So, and the same thing with guys, right? So, we get older, we get ready to settle down. All right, I need my joint to be blah 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 blah. I got a list of junk, but ain't no woman ever gonna fill out that whole list, bro. Sometimes you gotta trim the fat off that junk, bro. It's compromise. You like the idea of that woman, like she cooks every day. I don't never have to worry about the house being messy when I get home. Like boom, 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 this and that. But a family crazy as shit. You know what I'm saying? She got she ain't got no job. She may not be in the best of shape. She got health issues. Anything, bro. She's not gonna fit that entire mold of what you think, bro. So you gotta trim the fat sometimes, bro. You really gotta trim the fat and be like, hey yo, is it worth me investing if she hits 4 out of 5, 3 out of 5 of the things that I want? And I'm just throwing out numbers, but what I'm saying, just in general. Like, what I'm saying, is a 3 out of 5 worth it? You know what I'm saying? For you to put your all in. Because if you just falling in love with the idea of somebody, bro, that shit ain't gonna work, bro. That shit gonna miss every time. Every fucking time. Because as soon as they fall short on some shit, I can't stand being around you. Arguments start, all kinds of shit. So, question I want to pose is, what is? Have you ever been in a situation where somebody fell in love with the idea of you and not actually you?
I'll go first.
All right.
Throughout my lifetime, I've been told by a lot of females that they love me, and it sounded good, but when we unwrap the layers, like, what do you really know about me?
It reminds me of that meme. She's like, you love me. What do you love about me?
What do you love about me?
I don't know. I just do. The fuck?
Yeah, and that happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, when the topic came up, I was like, dang, bro, like, that shit happens a lot when I was younger. Like, people would tell me how much they like me, they love me, and this, that, and the other. And then when I be like, so, like, what specifically about me do you love? Oh, you a good person, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. Okay. But that's like superficial. That's like that's the easy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, what about me makes you feel like I'm that guy? Especially when I know you don't know me like that. Like, what's my favorite color? You know what I'm saying? What hobbies and special interests do I have? You know what I'm saying? Like, where
special interest.
you know, everybody got their own thing they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
like,
sure.
what you know, what do I like doing? You know what I'm saying? In my spare time. You can't answer any of these questions. So I'm like, how can you say you love me when you don't know anything about me, the important stuff about me? You know, you don't know you don't know I got kids, you know what I'm saying? You don't know the relationship with my kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know nothing other than I'm a good guy and you love me for that. That ain't. You like the idea of me. You don't like me because I ain't shit.
Yeah, I've been in a situation like this. What was interesting is, so it was this girl, we was kind of fooling around here and there, and we always kept things light. And basically, she wanted a relationship with me. But what I was trying to get her to understand is like, yo, we've always kept things surface level.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you don't even
really don't know nothing.
You don't really know me or my expectations. And I was like, you you may not understand this, but I'm gonna drive you up the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew
I'm a handful. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a fucking handful. Like, I'm like, look, there's like a lot of shit that I put up with because we were just fooling around.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, yeah, if we're in a relationship, oh yeah, now I'm gonna be like, hey, yo, I need you to do this, I need you to do that, I need you to take care of this. A girl with finances, all this trouble.
The shit changes when you go from just acquaintances to being in a relationship. Like, there's certain standards and certain levels to how y'all handle.
Right, yeah. So that was the thing. It was like, look, like I let a lot of shit like slide, and I don't speak on certain things because we're keeping things light. Like, this is just, we just cool, we just kicking it. How you live your life, I don't give a fuck. Like, we just go out, we have fun, we do our thing, blah blah blah.
Right.
And so
I'm not that invested.
Right, I'm not that invested. Oh, so now you want me to get invested? Okay, well, I mean, I have a list of things that I have concerns about. You know what I mean? And I've been seeing those. That's why you had to come to me. Otherwise, I would have came to you if you didn't have these concerns.
Yeah.
And so I'm saying, like,
especially that financial note, man. Like, yo, fam, if that'd be one for me, bro. Yeah, that'd be one for me. Is that financial? Because, like, okay, so I'm kicking it with you, and I noticed that what I'm saying, like, not to say you can count people's pockets, but if a motherfucker is spending more than they make. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell. You could tell, like, oh yeah, you spending way more than you make. So it's like, hey yo, like, you gonna have to calm down. You know what I'm saying? If I'm with you, gonna have to calm down on the shopping because I'm not about to get that call. Or I can't pay my rent. I can't pay my car note. I can't pay this. I can't pay that because I don't feel you. This is shit that you accumulated before you met me. I don't feel obligated to pay for the shit unless we living in the same house. And I guarantee you, if we just started out, we did not living together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need you to have your shit together, yo. Like, so I ain't gonna lie to you. I was talking to this one joke, right? This shit was funny, yo. So she was like nonchalant with everything. Shorty was like, oh well, I run out of gas all the time. I just call Trip. What? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, if anybody who knows me knows. Yo, fam, when a girl hit me with that, I'm out of there. Quick, fast, and air. You will never hear from me again. I don't care if you got the bombest personality, the bombest body. Hey, yo, fam, I'm out of here. Anybody who knows me knows my mind just be everywhere. No. That does not excuse you from being a fucking adult. Stop it.
I'm just a girl.
Stop it. I'm a girl. I don't know anything about cars. You know how to put gas in the motherfucker. You know what the needle say. Get the fuck out of here. Stop. Cut it the fuck out. Stop it. I won't see my mama stranded on the road. I guarantee you that much. She know how much gas is in that car, and she know where she need to get gas. You know what I'm saying? She knows if somebody use her car, i.e., my little brother, she gonna have to put gas in it. That's the first stop she made. She might be going out to Roses, but guess what? She's stopping to get gas first. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I can't condone that because I didn't grow up with women that did that. I've never been around women that did that. So when I hear that shit, hey bro, I can't condone that shit, bro.
Yeah, and I think what it is like the idea of being in a relationship is cool until you realize what you have to do to maintain that relationship. And you know, like, yeah, I had to really, you know, explain that to a couple of women, like, hey, look, like, this is what's going to have to happen. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, these things need to happen before we even get in a relationship. And so it's like, once we get into that point, now they're like, oh, wait, huh? I got to do this. I got to do that.